I feel the way that Anna discovers her body and her sexuality is something a lot of girls can relate to. Is that something that you thought about too when you...
Yeah, I think, well, a big part of it was the fact that, you know, you get to see, I think the loss of a woman's virginity is a very profound moment in her life. And you get to witness Anna sort of become a woman and become a woman of strength and self-worth and someone who's curious, and she goes on like such a wild emotional and sexual journey.
And you kind of had to go through that journey too, playing her. Mm-hmm. What was that like for you? Was it scary?
Sometimes, but mostly it was exhilarating. I mean, doing things that, like, as an artist are challenging is something that I appreciate.
But you put yourself in a very vulnerable position. How do you protect yourself, you know, not only just because you're naked, but it's a very emotional part too. How do you...
I think this movie is pretty radical. So I respected it enough to become pretty vulnerable. And I guess I try not to take my work home with me. And
especially not this time, probably. That would be weird.
Yeah.
But you come from a family with a lot of artists, and did you have a liberal upbringing like that? Or?
Yeah. Yeah, I grew up around artists, musicians, actors. Yeah.
Did you talk to your parents before this? Did they give you any like advice on how you're going to deal with just not doing the scenes, but also what's going to happen after doing a big movie like this?
Yeah, sometimes they help me out with things that I am concerned about, but I'm lucky that I have them. Not everybody who is put in a position like this has had parents who have been through something similar, so I feel lucky.
I met Antonio like 2 weeks ago for SpongeBob actually, and he said he was so proud of you. Has he seen the movie yet, or is he going to see it?
I don't think so.
None of your parents are, or?
I don't think so. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I wish that they could see what I've been working on for so long, but I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe. I don't know.
That is totally weird, I understand. So there's been some discussions in Norway especially, and other places probably about, you know, is this... some of the morals, like, is it okay to have these kind of relationships? And they're comparing it to domestic violence some places. What are your thoughts around that?
I think that is sort of an uneducated opinion. Maybe because I know more about the BDSM world, so it makes sense to me, but you know, everything that these characters do, they make the decision to do it. Christian doesn't abuse Anna. She's not a victim. She's not a sad, weak-minded, like, passive person. She's strong and confident and is exploring her body and her sexuality and in a private environment with someone that she loves. And, you know, it's a movie.
So what is your experience so far with all the fans? Have you interacted with them, and have you...
Yeah, I've only really seen the fans recently. At a fan screening, I only saw, I guess, a bit of them, but it seemed like a lot. And it was so special, really extraordinary to see how many people are excited about this film.
And they were screaming.